You want a full face of makeup, but you don't want to spend a fortune? Oh, went flying. I got you covered. I was scrolling through the Boots website the other day and I came across a full face of makeup for £11. I'm gonna take you through application, the brand, the product, everything. Let's jump into it. So the brand is Natural Collection by Boots. And you've probably, if you've seen some of my other videos, you know that I already have this product here, which is the setting powder, which when we go through, I'm gonna do the setting powder on half of my face because this isn't included in the full face, but I already have it, so I'm gonna use it. What comes in the set? So they have, let's rewind a little bit, Bridget. I'm too excited. £11 for a full face. How can you not get excited? So they have a full face for light, medium, and deep. So we've got you covered. And there is not a lot of nuance, but for £11, you know, what are we gonna expect? So what's included in the full face for £11? We have the skin tint, which is light, but it's a tint, so I'm hoping that there's some wiggle room within there. Oh, back up. There's a shine control primer. We have the skin tint. We have the concealer. And I've not touched anything. We have a bronzer, which looks really nice and neutral, so I'm excited about that. We have a brow powder, clear mascara, and brow gel, so obviously I'm going to use that on my brows. Lengthening mascara. We have a liquid eyeliner and a highlighter, as well as a lip gloss. So if you count that up, that is, oh, and as well, sorry, a prep and set spray. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 products for £11. It's a pound of product, which is incredible. So I bought that online. It's an online only deal. I popped into Boots yesterday just because I wanted to see what else they had from this collection. And me being me, I wanted a blush. I picked up this gorgeous, there we go. I picked up this gorgeous blush, which you can see is a kind of an ombre. This was £3, but if you're a Boots Advantage card holder, it's £2.75. And then we all know I already have and love the setting powder. With everything I bought and had, this is a full face for under £15. Still a bargain. But if you don't buy the extras, these two products here, without these two extras, these 11 products, which I'm going to struggle to get them all in my hands. These 11 products, which are literally more than a handful, are £11, which is a bargain. And knowing what I know about how much I love this product here, the products are incredible. And having, you know, looking at some of the call outs, they're cruelty-free, vegan, but you know, they're not full of junk. They are all manufactured in China, you know, so they're not like the high-end brands that are manufactured in Italy and France and Germany. They're manufactured in China, but I'm curious. You know, I already know that this is good. This is great quality. It performs for £3. So enough of the chit chat. Let's see how it performs. Let's jump in and do a full face. I have done my normal skin prep that I know how other makeup that I know and trust, how it performs on top of, to give this a fighting chance. Let's just see how it does. I'm going to do check-ins throughout the day and at the end of the day, just so that you can see. As I said, I'm going to do, and I need to remember, Bridget, I'm going to do this on half my face because I want you to be able to make an informed decision if you're purchasing this. Do you want to purchase this, especially with regards to setting under eye concealer? And bear in mind, I am now 39 years old. I've got under, you know, I've got some fine lines. I'm a normal human being. I smile, I move, my face moves, and therefore I get creases. So I want you to be able to make a informed choice about whether you want to spend the extra £3 on this product. So let's dive in. So I've got this because I thought it looked so cute. My new little, with my new short hair. Well, that makes my ears stick out. Pull it back a little bit. I needed a way to pull my hair off my face. I'm so excited about this. You can see I've literally not opened anything. Everything is still sealed. I've been so desperate to. So we're going to start with the Shine Control Primer. This is a Shine Control Primer that is made with chamomile extract and will prolong the wear of your foundation. The mattifying effect will help control shine and oil for up to 8 hours. Okay, cool. Not tested on animals, vegan, natural origin 92%. And the packaging is made from 50% recycled materials. Cool. I love that. And it does say that this is UK only. So that's what it looks like. It feels very creamy. No like dimethicone or anything. Feels normal going on. I'm gonna put this on my whole face. When I was talking to my mom yesterday about this, because I'm excited about bargain. I think everyone does. My mom was like, oh, when I'm coming over later this year, she's like, I think I'm gonna have to check out some of these products, because she knows how excited I was at how great the powder performed, but she doesn't really wear powder. So if, some of the other, she doesn't wear powder, she doesn't wear setting powder. So if some of the other products perform better, not better, but if they perform as well, she's definitely interested in checking them out. Okay, so this, definitely, I don't feel any, I'm trying to think of what this is comparable to in my collection. It feels creamy. It doesn't feel like any other mattifying products that I know. It almost feels a little bit greasy, if I'm honest. So I'm curious how this is going to perform with regards to shine control and mattifying, but we shall see. We're going to give it the chance that it's due, really. You see? So, it does give a bit of a glow to my face at present. You can definitely see pores, so it's not pore filling. Give it a chance. It didn't say anything about giving it time to set or work, so we're just going to dive in. I don't know about you, but I love base products. So this is the foundation. Well, it's a skin tint. It says it has a lightweight skin tint that is made with chamomile extract, making your skin feel hydrated and looking dewy. Interesting that their shine control is mattifying and this is a dewy product. Providing sheer to light coverage with blendable formula will enhance your natural complexion. I'm anticipating that this is going to be very, very, very light and very low amount of coverage, but we will see. So let's have a look. Everything's sealed, by the way, which I appreciate because you know that it's not been touched. Okay, so this is so the shade is 1W. Oh, it's thicker than I anticipated. I expected it to be really runny. It's very, very light. That's lighter than me. I'm hoping it blends. That is light. I'm hoping it's really, really light coverage because that is light. Oh yeah, okay. That almost blends into nothing, but it's a skin tint. What do you expect? Oh, it's really cooling on the skin. It's very gel-like in consistency, which is nice. It almost is. Can you see? It's blending into pretty much nothing on my skin. If you see that spot there is zero, which is fine. This is not a full glam brand, and for things that I want to cover up more, we'll see how the concealer fares. It feels nice on my skin. Oh, that was just a little bit of, I don't know that primer is loving my SPF. Oh, I've got a hair on my face too. Yeah, the coverage is pretty negligible. I'm doing this with a brush. I should have done a brush on one side and a sponge on the other, but I genuinely don't think it really would have made that much of a difference. There's really no coverage, but I guess it's covering up a little bit of redness. This is for the clean girl aesthetic, no makeup girlies. I'm going to put a little bit more just on my forehead. I guess it's on those days where you just want, I feel like it's almost taking away some of that very minimal tan that I have, but buff and see what that does. I feel like I almost have tinted SPFs that have more coverage, but to say it's buildable, sheer to light. So it technically should be buildable. Let's see if we can go in and get a little, because I have sunspots and stuff here. See if I can get just a little bit more coverage there. I'm going in a really thin layer. No, I wouldn't say that this is buildable. I feel like it's just moving around what's underneath it. Okay. Not a big deal. I knew that this was going to be very, very light, which I had kind of hoped given how fair the shade was. Not a big deal. I'm going to take it down my neck just to even things out a little bit. Definitely glowy. Would agree with that 100%. Okay, cool. Everything else is powder apart from the concealer. So I'm normally a cream concealer kind of gal. Again, so here we're going to move on to the concealer. This creamy blendable concealer is made with everything seems to have chamomile extract. Chamomile extract providing that radiant finish. This lightweight formula is light to medium coverage. Okay, good. Giving you a natural look. Not tested on animals, vegan, 90% natural origin, recycled materials. And then again, it's calling out that you should recycle at a recycling point. And Boots does have recycling points there. It's got a little doe foot applicator. This is definitely, so this is also 1 light or 1W. So that is, let me do a side-by-side comparison here. So these are both 1W and these are them side by side. So this is the foundation and this is the concealer. So that's interesting that the shades are so divergent, but let's give it a go. Definitely more coverage, also quite gel-like. I am, just to give this as much of a fighting chance as possible, I'm going to, can you see there on my forehead? Can you see there if I put this on again? Can you see how gel-like that is? It's definitely not, you know, let me do a hand swatch while that's setting down with what's looking creamiest. So if I do a hand swatch of this, I don't know if it will show up with a hand swatch against the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Can you see the difference there? This is the NARS in terms of how creamy. And then this is really gel-like and light. I personally prefer a really creamy concealer because I feel like it won't budge. But that's my preference, again, because I'm 39 and I do have those lines. We shall see. And I'm going to blend. I have my favorite concealer blending brush, the Angie Hot and Flashy from BK Beauty, the A506, and then I have, this is a new favorite. This is from Primark of all places, but this is, I just really like the shape. I think it's kind of a dupe of the e.l.f. Camo Concealer Sponge, which is excellent and really not expensive. This just came in a multi-pack and I need to buy another e.l.f. one. So I almost feel like this is, can you see? I almost feel like this is oxidizing, but let's just have a look. This is definitely maintaining coverage, but the color divergence to me is quite interesting. I normally do not get warm shades. I would say that I'm very much neutral. Can you see that? I feel like it's pilling. Let me see if I can. Is that sorting it out? Yeah, a bit. Okay, let me blend on this side. Let's see, I almost feel like it's just not blending well with the brush. Maybe that's because of the gel and because I don't have an eye primer. I'm going to take it up onto my lid. Do you see that on the tip of my nose? It's just, I feel like that primer is pilling. I almost feel like that primer, I might need to do a follow-up video where I use a different SPF because I feel like this primer is just not jiving with the SPF that I have on. And I think that's because the SPF I have on is very glowy. I'm using the Be Perfect SPF that I've spoken about before that I really love. Cover up these bad boys. Yeah, I mean, it's not giving me, let's see if I can build. I think I'm so accustomed to having so much more coverage. I need to just remind myself that this is going to be a light coverage day. And that's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, the concealer is definitely covering up the redness on my cheeks, which is great. I'm gonna leave those spots for a minute to just, okay, there we go. On a second pass under the eyes. And I think that's what it is you just maybe need to do a bit of a build. There we go. Buildable, the concealer is certainly buildable. There we go. Okie doke. Now remember, Bridget, we are just doing powder on one side. And you know what? It's doing a decent job of covering up those spots. I would say that concealer is fantastic for what you get. And now that I've given myself a little bit more coverage, I'm really happy with how this base is looking. I'm really happy. Fabulous. It's just, it definitely needs a sponge to blend out rather than a brush. It didn't like the brush. Cool. What am I going to do next? I'm going to do, should I do brows next? Yeah, I'll do, no, I'll do my full base. So I'm gonna do the bronzer. So here we go. The bronzer made with meadow foam seed oil and natural mica in the shade Marzipan. Cute. Not tested on animals, vegan, made from 50% recycled materials, 90% natural origin. Fab. Love it. So I have, and I thought I would stay sort of on, as much on brand with the boots as I can. I have my number 7 bronzer brush that, my number 7 bronzer brush that I really enjoy. Ooh. So I guess this is the side I'm not going to be setting. I probably should have set first, but that actually blends beautifully. Actually, Bridget, rewind. Rewind. I'm going to set my under eye with this. I'm just going to set the under eye, actually. I'm going to go in. This is the one thing about this, and I think that's what you get with this sort of lower price point, is it doesn't have any sort of, it doesn't prevent powder from coming out, so you get a little bit of a, get a lot of powder coming out. But that's fine. You can see that I'm just, I do that, and then I take the lid and I just tap it off to really try and minimize this side I'm doing powder. And this powder is so finely milled. And you know what, I'm gonna go up on the forehead as well to just gonna set this side of my face to just see if it makes the base last a little bit longer. I'm just curious. For science, you know what I mean? For science, it's all an experiment. You know what, funny story, at work, for those of you who don't know, my like real life full-time job, I work in a corporate engineering setting. And like the buzzword of the moment is experiment. We do all these experiments, and like I don't work in a scientific setting at all. We run experiments. We're going to run a 2-week experiment, which is just like putting in a new process. Thought I'd bring my little bit of corporate speak to my channel. We're going to run an experiment and do half my face with powder and half my face without. And that's my experiment. There we go. My experiment a little bit flopped because I got too excited with the bronzer and went in. But there we go. I mean, it sets down really nicely. You can see why I really love this powder, because it sets without looking cakey at all. At all. Back to the regularly scheduled program. In with the bronzer. Ooh, what's that little bit of white? I love this bronzer brush. It just is so fluffy and it distributes the product so beautifully. I think this bronzer is such a neutral shade. Sometimes with the sort of lower price point bronzers, especially for fair skin tones, they can tend to be sort of orangey. And this one is definitely not. This one is just really beautiful. My hair is just not wanting to play ball today. I really enjoy this. I know that I can go a little bit bronzer blind. I don't tan ever. I'm like crazy with SPF, so I get my color from Color Cosmetics and Sunless Tanning. That's okay. Yeah, this one's beautiful. I do think that it is applying a little bit more evenly on top of the side that I did set with the powder, but that's just my preference personally. I like to set my face. That is my preference in application. But do I think that you absolutely, at this stage in the game, do I think that you need to buy the setting powder if you can't swing it and if you're on a tight budget? No, absolutely not. And if you already have a setting powder that you love, no. I just happened to already own that setting powder and thought it was great. So I thought I'm going to include it in this video because it is literally on bland. It is literally on brand. I think that's stunning. I mean, it's still, oh, this is my non-powdered side. Yeah, you can see a lot of glow. And then if you look at my powdered side, there's still glow, but it's a lot less aggressive. Can glow be aggressive? You be the judge of that. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think so far? Cute, 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 cute. I'm kind of tempted to jump into brows at this stage because I'm really curious. So this is the brow powder. There we go. Made with natural mica in the shade Taupe. Let me know in the comments. What do you say, taupe or taupe? I think top is wrong, but that's how I was raised saying it. Made with 90% natural ingredients. I mean, I also think, let's pivot for a second and discuss. I think for the price point here, you're getting 1.5 grams of product for within the bundle, £1. Here, you're getting 3 grams of product in the bundle for £1. Again, 3 grams of product. The foundation or the skin tint, you're getting 40 mils of product, 30 mils of product. You know, we're not getting really small volumes of product, 7 mils of product. And let me look at my Natasha Denona. How many mils of product do I get in here? So in the NYX concealer, it's 9.6 mils, and this has 7 mils. So this is £1. And this is maybe like 7 or 10 pounds. And I would say that this is a serum. These consistencies are comparable. I'm impressed. What I'm trying to say from this is that you're not getting they're not cheaping out on the volumes that they're giving you. That's what I'm trying to say here. They're giving you decent quality products. They're giving you decent volumes of product. And it's an incredible price point. I'm really curious how they're managing to do that. And I hope it's not by using factories that have questionable labor. I'm just going to put that out there because that would be problematic for me. And that would make me not want to put my name against shouting out this brand. But I don't know. One thing is, the packaging is definitely cheaper, which I've said that before. I don't mind. I would rather have a great product and a cheaper component. I'm not wearing the component on my skin. I'm wearing the product on my skin, ultimately. Anyways, tangent over. Let's try the brow powder. So that's it there. It's in taupe. So I'm going to brush these up. I've also stopped dyeing my brows, and I'm trying to lean into the fact that I have naturally light blonde brows and just enjoy my lighter brows. It's so hard to do brows and talk, so just put some music on and let you watch. Okay, actually I said I was going to put some music on. I'm not. This is dark, so I'm going to have to go light-handed and brush. I don't normally use a powder, so I'm sort of having to find my feet. I went a bit aggressive there. Can I blend you? Yeah, I can blend you. I feel like I now have one really aggressive looking brow hair there. So my brows, I do have a lot of hair, but I have sparse areas, and I'm trying to get myself comfortable with the color. So okay, there we go. I'm just finding the application method, which this works. And honestly, with how little of this I have to use, this amount of product is going to last me longer than forever, for those who don't understand my crazy babble talk. Am I done with that brow? One little, that's impressive. Just a bit of a learning curve with see what I'm used to doing with a brow pencil is putting it in here and then brushing it through and blending it through. The application method with a powder is very different, but I got there. And remember, and I'm sure you guys all know this, but brows are sisters, not twins. Mine certainly aren't. Like, this is the bad sister. This is the bad brow. It never looks the way I want it to. And I've just come to terms with that. And also, I've seen a lot on social media and YouTube and about like brow rules. Like, the thing right now is not like cutting off the end of your brow. I would look horrible with that. So I say, you do you. If you want to have an end to your brow, you have an end to your brow. I'm over these hard and fast rules with regards to makeup and style and fashion and all of that. I'm about to go on another tangent. Bear with me. It's like fast fashion. I'm not in agreement with it. I'm all about a capsule wardrobe that you can wear for years and years and years. I'm all about makeup style that can last forever, decades. Women who have, I'm trying to think of a sort of older celebrity who just has this makeup style that is never changing. Like, not even older. Taylor Swift, red lip eyeliner. That is her look. She doesn't go with the trends. She just has her signature look. I love that. And you know her look, and you know, so I think if you have something that you love and works for you, you go with it. Don't feel the need to constantly change with the styles. And and this is coming from somebody who truly loves makeup, so I love getting my hands into all the new products and stuff, but don't feel the need to keep up with the trends and keep up with the products. And I think that's what I'm trying to get at with this video today, is that brands come out with so many collections and come out with so many products, and it can be this rat race of trying to keep up with the spend. And it can become all consuming. It doesn't have to be that. You can achieve an incredible look for not a lot of money, whether it's fashion, whether it's makeup, whatever, hair, household, whatever. And that's what I really want to achieve with my video today. You can look incredible in terms of your hair, face, makeup, house, wardrobe, whatever, for not a lot of money. And if you have a signature look that you love, stick with it. Don't feel the need to just keep up with the trends. It's just not necessary. Right, rant over. So now we're going to move on to the clear mascara and brow gel. I also really like that they have this sort of softer packaging. I think it's just using less plastic. I hope it's using less plastic. Oh, interesting. Okay, I was worried it was going to have a really big wand. It does not. So let's go and see how strong the hold is. I honestly don't really feel like oh no, I feel it now. There we go. It's not a super strong hold. Or maybe it is. I mean, if you wanted to do I hate this look. I hate this look. And when I see women who have this like aggressive brow up look, I'm like, is it Halloween? Are you going as a wolf? No. But again, if you do that and that works for you, you do you. You do you. That's just my opinion. We'll see in my check-ins how these hold. My brows, I have a lot of brow hairs, but they don't tend to go crazy. My brows will pretty much sort of stay, but I do like a brow gel to just sort of keep them in place for the most part. But I don't like a crunchy brow. Like the Anastasia brow freeze is not my jam, and I don't like the sort of laminated to the face. I like my brows to be 3D, if that makes sense. So yeah, that looks good, although I do have one brow hair that is actually aggressively sticking up, but that's just what my brows do. So yeah, so far so good. Happy with the brows. Now I think I'm gonna do a little bit of blush. So this is not included in the core 11-pound set, but I love me some blush. So I bought this. It was $2.75 for a Boots Advantage card holder, which if you are not one, I highly recommend you are one. It's free and you get deals. So I got this for $2.75, but it was £3 if you are not a Boots Advantage card holder. This is what it looks like. It's sort of ombre, which is beautiful. I'm going to use, again, this beautiful number 7. Why have my words gone? This beautiful double-ended number 7 brush that I have. It's a little bit, this is in the shade Peony. So starting off on the unpowdered side. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. I don't want to go crazy because I am having a less makeup-y day, so I don't want to go cray-cray. It definitely applies better on the side that I've powdered, but I love that blush. It's so beautiful. I mean, you know me, I love my blush. Very, very pretty. And so it didn't come with any sort of eyeshadow, but a really quick and easy way to do an eyeshadow look when you have a bronzer is you take your bronzer, you take your eyeshadow brush, and you dip in and just use your bronzer as a way to define your eyes. And it's a very quick and easy one and done. And it's very cohesive as it will match the color of your bronzer. And as this set also comes with a highlighter, I'll probably tap a little bit of the highlighter onto the middle of my eye because I love me a glowy look. And you don't have to be precise with this. You can just whack it on. Get right into the crease. It's very pretty. Also because it's, you know, quite neutral. Just looks very pretty. Easy peasy. Right. What have I not done yet? Highlighter. And then, I mean, I'm a little bit afraid of the liquid eyeliner because I don't use liquid eyeliner a lot, but we're gonna do it for the video. The highlighter, so this was the reason why I had to go into store, because the highlighter that came with the set wasn't in stock. So I had to go in and pick this up. It's in the shade Silver Birch. So Silver Birch wasn't the shade that came in the set. The shade that came in the set wasn't in stock, but I wanted to make this video, so I just picked. I think the one that came in the set was more of a rosy color, which is why I think they don't include a blush. It's sort of a rosy highlighter, which then is a 2-in-1, but we're making it work. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's very, very, ooh, that's blinding. That looks so blinding on camera. Okay, we're gonna have a highlighty day. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. You know I love me some tip of the nose. Because I'm a millennial. Actually, I pulled this brush to do this. We'll see. I didn't know how blinding this was gonna be. Okay, I want to dampen that down. Well, we're gonna be glowing and then tap it on the eyes. That's stunning. That's a beautiful highlighter. Wowee. For £1? Yes, please. Wow, that impressed me. Right now I need to face my fears. I need to face my fears and do this eyeliner. Liquid eyeliner made with chamomile extract in the shade black. Why am I so afraid? I think this is why I'm afraid, because this is the, I need to get myself. I'm going in for the Big Daddy puff. I just don't do a lot of liquid eyeliner anymore. Right. And doing liquid eyeliner on camera. Well, we're here and we're gonna do it. Bear with me. See you on the other side. Oh, it's black. She black. Okay. Okay, wow. Okay, hold on. Bear with. I'm gonna readjust my camera so that you can actually see me. Hold, please. You can see a little bit of my mirror, but it just is, it is what it is. And now you can actually see what I'm doing. I just threw my liquid eyeliner and it got on my desk. It got on my legs. It got on my floor. Okay, take 5. Do this. Okay. Can you see me? Yeah. I'm afraid. Just to clarify, I'm not afraid because of the product. I'm afraid because of me and liquid eyeliner. Take 25 million. Ah! This is so scary. Why is this so hard? Why am I just a weirdo that can't do liquid eyeliner? My hands are literally shaking. It's not that deep, Bridget. Oh, good. I feel like I'm having a baby. I mean, it's not that. Okay. It's done. I do have eyeliner on my desk, on my legs, and on my floor, but I have a wing. It's pretty. I'm doing the other side off camera. Don't even think that you're going to see me do 2 sides because it's stressful. It's good. It's matte. Well, it's like satin. It's not shiny is the important bit. It's not shiny. I like it. It doesn't bleed. Apart from me being a nightmare, it applied relatively easily. I'm just a nightmare. Right. I'm going to do the other eye off camera and then we will regroup. I will move the camera so that you don't have to see my mirror and we will do mascara and lip gloss and I will give you my final thoughts. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I can now confidently say that I understand why all beauty YouTubers don't apply eyeliner on camera. That shit's scary, man. It's not scary. It's just you feel like you're on camera because you are on camera. Anyways, you don't need to hear about my dramas. Anyways, thoughts about the liquid eyeliner. I think the formula is incredible. Dries down matte. When I was not under the pressure that I put on myself of seeing myself both in a mirror and on a monitor, because I have a monitor right here, I think that the packaging of this, so one of the issues that I have, let me find so like this e.l.f. one, right, is a similar type applicator, but it doesn't get you don't get a lot of product on it, the tip, because this part of the component is hard. Whereas in this one, this part of the component is soft. So you can really when it's not, you can really squish it in. And if you can see there, the nib is very wet with product. So it was very easy for me to get the eyeliner where I wanted it to be, and there was no dragging, and it just applied very nicely, which for somebody who is clearly afraid of applying liquid eyeliner, this was great for me. Ooh. And there's a lot of product in there. There is 4 mils. I know that e.l.f. is a nightmare when it comes to putting their... How much do you have in here? I need my... I like this. And I probably will start to use more liquid eyeliner now that I have this. Right. On to the mascara. Oh, I just opened it. Again, I like that it's got a soft component. It's something you just don't see. But to give this the best chance, because I always curl my lashes, I'm going to curl my lashes because let's give it a chance. Let's actually really give it a chance. So again, made with chamomile extract. I feel like that's their main call out in the brand is chamomile extract. This long-lasting, lengthening mascara is made with chamomile extract to make lashes look longer. Love that. So, ooh, love. This looks really similar to my fave, Tower 28. I mean, not the same, but definitely similar. Definitely similar. That's promising. I know people were gonna shout at me about this, but I don't like mascaras straight out the gate. I like to pump a little bit of air in to just prime them a little bit. Okay, so one thing I'm gonna say straight off the bat. Can you see? I feel like too much product is coming out on the wand. I feel like they need a better stopper, but let's see. Definitely lengthening. But I'm not gonna lie, I like a volume, but that's not their call out. They do have multiple volumes within this brand, not multiple volumes, multiple mascaras within this brand. This is just what came in that set. Let's see if we can layer and get a little bit of extra volume. It's definitely lengthening. I mean, I have pretty lengthy lashes as it is, but so look at this. I feel like it's sort of made my curl drop. It's not a curling mascara, but it has definitely made my curl drop. Oh yeah, it's made my curl drop. Okay. Well, I'm picky with mascara, in a big way. But this might be a really good layering mascara for some of the ones that I like the volume they give me, but they don't give me great length. So let's see. One last product to try is the Prep and Set Spray. Let's see what the mist on this is. Ooh, it's a fine mist. Okay. Oh, I didn't read it. Ooh, it smells nice as well. The Prep and Set Spray is made with chamomile extract for refreshing and hydrating. This breathable spray can be used under your makeup to prep the skin or over to leave you with that dewy finish. Ooh, okay, problem. I obviously blinked. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry and then I'll flake it off. Definitely dewy. I'm in for a dewy day today. I've definitely lost my curl, which is kind of frustrating. Let me sort my hair out. We'll come back for our final thoughts. So I'm back. hair's not playing ball today. And I have just realized, I forgot one product. The lip gloss. Super cute. So this is a lip gloss made with coconut oil. This lightweight lip gloss is made with coconut oil, leaving those lips feeling moisturized and nourished. And it is in the shade Flowering Ginger. Oh, cute. A little bit more difficult to open. There we go. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's a little bit dry. Very, very light color. And my lips are dry right now, so they could have used hydration. This is not glossy. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not loving this doe foot because it's just not picking up a lot of product. This feels more like a balm. It's pretty though. Yeah, this feels more like a balm than a gloss. It's pretty. I don't know if it's picking up on camera. It's kind of catching on. I got a dry patch right there, and I feel like it's kind of picking up there. It's very comfortable. It's very glidey on the lips. I'm definitely feeling that coconut oil. Did it say coconut oil? Yeah, it definitely feels like coconut oil, which is nice, but it's coconut oil with pigment. Do I have the ingredients? No. I mean, that's what it feels like. It feels like coconut oil with pigment, but it's not glossy. But final thoughts. So this is the finished look. This is the side without any powder. This is the side with powder. I definitely prefer the side with powder. I think it's going to hold up a lot better. We will see. It is currently 10:30. Well, 20 to 11. I'll check in throughout the day and you can sort of see. I won't do any touch-ups or anything like that. I mean, let's be honest, with 2 kids, I don't get time to touch up ever. Anyways, I'll do checkouts. I'm tired. Check-ins throughout the day. See how it's holding up. I think we're planning on having quite an outside day today. It's going to be relatively warm. So we're going to be putting the makeup to the test, really. So I will check in with you later. Guys, so Hey guys, so I've popped into Boots because I wanted to come and show you the natural collection. I just was out and about with my mother-in-law. And I thought I would show you the full range to just sort of let you have an idea of what they have. So I have 1W on today, but they also have 1C, which has a cooler undertone, which I think probably in an ideal world would have been better for me. They have more primers. So they've got a shine control, which is the one I have on today. They also have a blurring, which is interesting. Then they have concealer, so they have a 1C, which again, I think probably would have been better for me. I have the transparent powder, which is fantastic. I love that. They have eyeshadows, which look really fun, really beautiful. The lengthening mascara, which is what I have on. Do they have any other? Oh, they have it in brown. Interesting. Okay. Am I even showing you? No. They have brown. They have them out of stock. Do they have them out of stock? The lengthening mascara there, the testers have obviously been nicked. That's frustrating. Oh, they have them in store. But yeah, the eyeshadows look really stunning, if I'm being honest. They've got, these are the brow, so they've got taupe, soft brown, and then more. They've just got really quite a nice, they've got lip balms, lipsticks, everything's in a really nice recyclable packaging. It's just a really interesting line, so I wanted to show you that. The highlighter. This is the highlighter that was supposed to come in my, but this is the tester. Let me see if I can open it. It's kind of hard to do one-handed. So yeah, this is why I think it didn't come with a blush, because this is sort of like a blush topper, so that makes sense within that collection. But I don't think they have them. Oh, they do have one in stock. Rose Bloom. Okay. I would have picked that up yesterday had they had it in stock yesterday. I think they've just had a delivery today. Okay, cool. And then they've got some eyeliners, I think. Brunette. What are you? Oh, brow pencils. Interesting. Oh, okay. I definitely think, let me know if you want me to try more from this brand. Not tested on animals, cruelty-free, vegan, fully recycled packaging. It just looks like really interesting. So yeah, let me know. We're going to see how things play out with the wear test. But yeah, so far, then with the powders as well, they have other shades. So there's light, medium. So I have transparent. They've got light, medium, and medium deep. So yeah, a really nice full. It's like a fully fledged makeup line. These are the lip glosses. So I have Flowering Ginger. Really just very pretty. Okay, cool. Leave it there. See you later for a check-in. So I'm just doing a little check-in. It is 2:35. It is a hot day. I'm trying to get myself out of shadow, but I think everything's holding up relatively well. I am definitely glowy, but so far everything is holding up relatively well. Nothing's transferring under. I mean, I've got a little bit of transfer under this eye where I've not. Sorry, my kids are just there. They're gonna do some mini golf where I've not powdered. But all in all, so far, so good. You know, nothing's falling apart in my forehead. I'm trying to get the lighting okay. Nothing's falling apart around my nose. My chin's looking pretty good. I definitely prefer the powdered side, but that's just my preference. But yeah, all in all, so far so good. I'll check in with you guys later. Hey guys, welcome to my bathroom. Not the most aesthetic of spaces to film, but here we are. It is currently 8:20 at night, and I'm really ready to shower and go to bed and have a read. So let's talk about the makeup. I don't know, this isn't really the best lighting, but it's what we got because it's dark outside now. So how are things holding up? So first things first, off the bat, you can see that under my eye here, the mascara has flaked. But then on this side where I powdered, the flakes aren't as visible. I'm assuming that's because on this side where I didn't powder, it like clung. So there's that. But I'd say on the whole, for a day where it got up to like 30 degrees and I was out in the sun and walking around, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, around my nose, it's not really breaking down. I mean, I got a new pimple today. I mean, this is what life looks like at 39. Pimples and wrinkles. It's life. I mean, on the whole, I think for a really light coverage makeup, it looks incredible. The blush is still hanging in there. The bronzer's there. The brows are still in place. Yeah, the eyeshadow is still looking, well, the bronzer as eyeshadow is still looking good. The eyeliner is still looking good. I mean, you can really see it for the most part. I'm noticing it the most under my eye. I think the eye that I powdered looks better to the eye that I didn't powder. So I would say if you're going to get this bundle, I would add on the setting powder. Or if you are getting the bundle and you already have a setting powder that you like, I would set it. It just benefits from setting. But all in all, really happy. I mean, the lip actually hung on a heck of a lot longer than I expected it to. I had a cup of coffee after filming and it still was in there. It was still hydrating. I'd say, so what time did I finish filming? Like 20 to 11? And I went and picked up my mother-in-law at around 12, and my lip was still on at around 12:30, which for a lip gloss, I would call it more of a tinted lip balm. That's good. That's good going. The pigment in there is strong. So that was really good. All in all, I'm really impressed. I'm really, really impressed with this brand. I think for the price, you know, whether you're buying it in a bundle or you're buying individual products, the quality's there, the pigmentation is there, their ethos as a brand with regards to cruelty-free, recycled packaging, it's there. The pricing is really on point. All in all, I'm incredibly impressed. I'm wanting to try more. Let me know if you've tried this product. Leave it in a comment below. Not this product, but anything from this range. Let me know if you're curious to see more. Let me know in a comment below. As always, please like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, share it with your friends. It really helps my channel out. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.